This is ABC7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Haley has the night off. A 50-year-old pipe burst on US 41 in Sarasota, closing a portion of that busy roadway now for more than 24 hours. It's creating traffic headaches throughout the city. And today, a utility manager reveals that Sarasota has a significant amount of these old pipes underground that could burst at any moment. ABC7's Jess Dowdrick is live from the scene of that water main break to explain where these old pipes are and what the city is doing about it. Jess?
Good evening, Scott. A portion of US 41 remains closed this evening. As you can see behind me, construction crews are continuing to mill the roadway here at the intersection of 32nd Street. I'm told that this is the last step in the process before they can reopen the roadway. They say they expect to do that sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock tonight. All 4 lanes have been closed since 1:30 yesterday when this pipe burst. I'm told by city officials that this very water line was on their radar as one of them to replace. However, with so little money and so many old pipes throughout the city of Sarasota, they had to prioritize, and unfortunately, this one was not at the top of their list. Brake lights lined Old Bradenton Road Friday afternoon. Drivers using the route as an alternative to US 41, which remained closed between Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Myrtle Streets after Thursday's water main break.
Everyone's late. I was late to school this morning. I'm guessing a bunch of my classmates were also late, so it's really something.
Meanwhile, crews filled the gaping hole in the roadway. They worked through the night trying to restore water to nearby businesses and homes and reopen US 41.
We have to turn off the water to repair the pipes. Once the pipes were repaired, I think we had the water fully restored by 1 a.m.
Gerald Boyce, general manager of utilities for the city of Sarasota, says it was just the natural wear and tear on the 4-decade-old pipe that caused the mess.
A lot of these pipes are so old we don't have real good records.
He says the city is full of aging infrastructure.
Pipe failures are a common part of the business. They're essentially a daily occurrence. However, this is one of the tougher ones.
The city has a capital improvement plan to replace as many of these old pipes as they can. Boyce says they spend about $15 million on it each year.
We systematically replace the older pipes.
The pipes that get replaced first are the ones that the city decides are the most likely to burst. Boyce says the water lines at US 41 and 32nd Street are on the plan to replace. And even though the pipes were temporarily repaired, they'll still be replaced as they're scheduled to as part of the capital improvement plan. It's unclear at this point when that might be. There were actually 3 breaks in the water main line here yesterday, 2 of them resulting from the initial one. So when the first one burst and the water came flooding up onto the roadway, crumbling the asphalt, that broken asphalt, then it damaged 2 more pipes, causing 2 more leaks. It shows just how brittle these old pipes are. In Sarasota, Jess Dowdrick, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Jess, thank you so much. And as she mentioned, that section of roadway expected to open later this evening, maybe around 8 o'clock. 3 vehicles are damaged after someone threw rocks or shot a BB gun from an interstate overpass. Troopers say it happened around midnight at the I-75 Mendoza Bridge overpass. The drivers of those vehicles reported windshield damage, damage to the front right quarter panel, and shattered rear windows.
What we want to avoid is anyone getting hurt, somebody losing control of their vehicle and then careening off of the roadway or even a median crossover because they're trying to avoid something that was thrown at them. This is something that we take very seriously. We want people that visit our state, live in our state, to know that they are safe while traveling on the interstate.
Fortunately, no one was hurt, but anyone who has any information on the incident is asked to contact the Florida Highway Patrol. Let's get a check on our weather on this Friday evening. Meteorologist Josh Stone watching it for us. He's in for Bob tonight.
All right, Scott, thanks. Yeah, this is a look from our Sarasota Bay webcam. Throughout the day, we had mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. A few mid-level clouds streamed on by, but as far as our weather right now, looking wonderful. 79 degrees, you can't beat that. Wind out of the east at 14 miles per hour. Radar remains pretty quiet. We have some shower activity down here in southeast Florida. Some reports of some light rain down there, but that's not going to make its way over to the west coast. So everything remaining pretty quiet other than a few passing clouds in the evening hours. As far as our lows go, we're going to dip down into the mid to lower 60s tonight. So pretty mild evening in store for us. But what does the weekend have for us? We'll let you know when I return. Back to you, Scott.
All right, Josh, thank you. The showdown over health care put on hold indefinitely on Capitol Hill. President Trump asking Republican congressional leaders to pull the health care bill after delaying the vote yesterday. The White House no longer expressing confidence that a vote on health care would have been successful. Speaker Paul Ryan says the collapse of the bill means former President Obama's health care law may be around for longer than the administration had hoped.
We're going to be living with Obamacare for the foreseeable future. I don't know how long it's going to take us to replace this law. My worry is Obamacare is going to be getting even worse.
President Trump says the reason for the collapse of the health care bill was the lack of support, calling it a tight margin and blaming the fact the bill had no Democratic support. Sarasota police are now saying the gun found in a Booker Middle School bus Thursday was stolen. 3 students who were arrested for bringing that .38 caliber revolver to school are now being charged in multiple armed robberies that happened on March 15th. Police say 3 units at the Belisol apartment complex and 1 car were broken into, and 2 handguns were among the items that were stolen. Now 4 Booker Middle School students are facing charges, along with 18-year-old Juan Hernandez, who police say was a friend.
It's a heck of a way to get introduced to the criminal justice system. These are very serious charges, so you know, they're going to have to learn a very important lesson here the hard way.
School district security director says they are not considering adding metal detectors to any area schools at this time. Sarasota police need your help identifying a burglary suspect. Detectives releasing this video from Tuesday, March 14th, when a man walked into a local business, stole a cell phone and a backpack from the office there. Anyone with information is asked to contact Sarasota Police or Crime Stoppers at 366-TIPS. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, a wish come true for one local boy, how he got to meet the Pope at the Vatican. And a new scam hitting the real estate market, causing concern for Venice home buyers and realtors.
The human spirit's capacity to defy the odds, to push the envelope, is boundless.
The agents at SWC would like to show you pictures of all the homes that they've sold quickly for their clients. But they're just too many to show. Contact SWC today and find out for yourself. We just market your home better.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Florida Studio Theater presents Piano Men, held over by popular demand through April 2nd. Attributing the virtuosity and elegance of the Piano Man, Piano Men features the works of 20th century's best pianists and songwriters. Featuring songs from music icons such as Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder, and Barry Manilow, don't miss what critics are saying is energetic, with fun and playful performances that evokes hits of an era. Piano Men is held over by popular demand. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting FloridaStudioTheater.org.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, Contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
The human spirit's capacity to defy the odds, to push the envelope, is boundless.
For years, the Make-A-Wish Foundation has been granting terminally ill children with the dream of their lifetime. But in recent years, they've implemented a new mission and expanded their reach to kids with life-threatening diseases. And one of their latest wish makers is from right here on the Suncoast. ABC7's Bobeth Yates has his remarkable story.
Each year, Make-A-Wish grants about 300 wishes, but one Suncoast teen set his sights just a little higher than the normal wish.
17-year-old Silas Bickler has cerebral palsy, a condition that resulted from a brain hemorrhage during birth. But despite his limitations, Silas's love for the Catholic Church got him interested in being an altar boy. And while altar serving, Silas gained an affinity for the Pope.
It's just really special to see the Pope.
Last June, that affinity reached an all-time high when Silas told a Make-A-Wish representative that he wanted to meet Pope Francis.
It's a big feat because most people would say, no way you're going to actually get to meet the Pope. I mean, no way. You know, like everybody's like, there's no way. But this is what we do.
And they did. The Central and North Florida Make-A-Wish teamed up with the International Make-A-Wish Foundation. And in March, Silas and his family flew out to Italy.
I gave him a hug, and then I gave him a special, like a little book about me. And we looked at the book together, and he spent lots of time with me.
Silas now wears this cross, which was blessed by the Pope, making his wish even more magical.
Even though this was Silas's wish, this was a wish granted for my entire family. It wasn't just watching your son do something that he's dreamed of.
Silas's mom, Tanya Beckler, says meeting Pope Francis had a major impact on the entire family. And when she thinks back to the early years of her son's life, the experience becomes even more surreal.
We were told at that time, when he was 11 days old, that he could possibly be in a vegetative state for his entire life, and we shouldn't expect too much. And my husband and I decided that we were going to move forward with the adoption, and we just figured that God had a plan. And I don't want to cry on camera. And here he is.
And while everyone is focused on what Silas has accomplished over the years, he's focused on what Make-A-Wish did for him.
I think they're wonderful because they made this wish happen.
Silas's wish is not only inspiring people to set their dreams a little higher, but in this holy season, it's also an inspiration. Bobeth Yates, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Bobeth, thank you so much. Silas is an inspiration to many people here on the Suncoast. You can also see him. He's performed in the past in the Sailor Circus as well. We'll be right back.
It's no small wonder anybody loves it all.
I just love art that moves me.
No small,
I mean, really moves me.
wonder.
Sunset Fiat of Sarasota presents No Small Wonder. High performance style. Let the art of Fiat move you.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Does it really matter what type of light bulb you use?
We have a huge selection of bulbs. I gave Stella LEDs because they can last up to 20 years.
Ace is a place that knows a lot can change in 20 years. Except these light bulbs.
Hi. Oh, sure.
Don't miss the March red hot buys on Roundup Weed and Grass Killer and Spectracide Fire Ant Killer. 6 convenient Sarasota locations and now open in Bradenton, Northport, and soon Osprey.
Hey,
Hey, Tampa Bay, join us for the premiere of a new St. Petersburg tradition. The St. Petersburg Seafood and Music Festival, happening Saturday and Sunday, March 25th and 26th from 10 to 8 p.m. at Northstrop Park. Savor mouth-watering Florida Gulf Coast seafood dishes by top restaurants and chefs while you enjoy great live music from some of Florida's top musical groups. So grab your family and friends for the St. Petersburg Seafood and Music Festival, March 25th and 26th. For more information, visit seafoodfestivals.com.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
Hurry in to Sunset Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota for big savings on some of America's best vehicles. Over 100 standard and available safety features make the new Chrysler Pacifica a safe investment for any family. And right now, you can buy one for just $24,999 or save up to $11,000 on a new Ram Crew Cab during Ram Truck Month. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Well, the weekend has arrived, and it's been great all week, so we're hoping for more this weekend.
We're going to have beautiful conditions this weekend, no doubt about that. Will it last into next week? We'll let you know in 2 minutes and 30 seconds from now. Anyway, we're looking at our satellite imagery, and there's a few passing mid-level clouds, some spots of some light showers on the southeast coast of Florida. Some of that also could be virga. That's kind of a fancy name. What that is rain coming out of the cloud base, and it evaporates before it hits the ground. So really, we're going to remain very dry for the overnight. 79 right now in Sarasota, 81 in Venice. So upper 70s, low 80s around the Sun Coast at this hour. We did top out at 83, which is above the average of 77. So another warm one for us today. No rain, obviously, with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, but we do need rain. I mean, we're down well over 5 inches. So looks like there could be rain in our forecast, but that's way out. We'll just have to watch as that comes together. But as far as the immediate forecast, sunny and dry conditions over the weekend, looking very nice. Sunny and warm conditions Monday through Thursday, and then Friday into next Saturday. If the forecast models pan out, we could get some shower activity into our area. Check this out. It's 78 here in Chicago, 76 in St. Louis. You go across I-70 in Missouri, it's 59 in Kansas City. So obviously there's quite a sharp demarcation line happening here, all due to an area of low pressure that's stirring up the atmosphere, and that's why the National Weather Service has put out a moderate risk for severe weather in those locations. This is really ramping up here and dragging up the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, stirring up the atmosphere, so we could get some rough weather in these areas in the overnight. But this is not coming our way, so that's good for us, but for those folks, we're going to have a rough evening with some severe weather. A little breezy in the morning hours for the boaters, and the winds calm in the afternoon tomorrow. Seas 2 feet with a moderate chop in the bay. Our low drops to 61 in the overnight of tonight, and then there you go. Our weekend forecast looks nice, 80s across the board there, and sunshine. And for the next several days, we'll have sunny skies. Winds will come out of the southwest and west, keeping us a little bit cool at the coast, but still upper 70s is the average for this time of the year, and you know, looking very nice if you like the sunshine. The best chance for rain, though, comes next Friday into Saturday, and hopefully it will pan out to be a more widespread event than we had yesterday. Back to you, Scott.
All right, Josh, thank you. Realtors and home buyers beware. New scams are targeting the real estate market. Some realtors have received letters saying their licenses may be revoked if they don't pay a fee, but that fee goes right into the pockets of a scam artist. Another scam could hack the buyer and realtor's email account and send a phony wiring address to send large amounts of money for closing costs.
This is the biggest transaction you're going to be involved in. Please call your closing agent and verify that the wiring instructions that you have are in fact for you, my closing agent.
Realtors suggest regularly changing your email password if you're in the process of buying a home. as well as ask many questions about where your money is going. Manatee County Sheriff getting to know the community he serves. The Manatee Chamber of Commerce hosting a community luncheon to welcome Sheriff Rick Wells. Wells was sworn into the office in January. He talked about his priorities as Manatee County Sheriff.
The heroin has been a huge issue for us the last 3 years, and it continues to be a problem nationwide. So we just, our main focus is to try to stop the distribution into our county. Well, the biggest issues that we deal with right now is the heroin epidemic, obviously, and also the population growth and trying to properly staff the sheriff's office.
Wells began his career with the sheriff's office back in 1984. He then served 21 years for the Florida Highway Patrol and then was chief of police for Palmetto Police Department for 5 years before becoming sheriff. A new way to volunteer your time. That's coming up next on your Suncoast News.
Coming up, more on that crushing defeat for President Trump, pulling the Republican health care bill minutes before the vote. Also, severe storms heading east. And for the first time, Harrison Ford's exchange with the control tower after missing that passenger jet. Next.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
With a top prize of $10 million, the new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery is your ticket to take on the world. The new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery. One of our life-changing scratch-offs offering billions in cash prizes.
Car experts and customers agree there's a whole lot to love about a new Subaru. Subaru was named the 2016 Best Overall Brand, Most Trusted, and Best Performance Brand by Kelley Blue Book. And ALG named Subaru its top mainstream brand for residual value for 2016. Now you can lease a new Subaru Outback for just $229 a month or get 0% financing during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Save Our Seabirds is looking for volunteers to help out during what's called baby bird season. The group is looking for trained bird handlers who can take shifts every day from April to August. Baby bird handler training will be from 10 a.m. Start at 10 a.m. on April 4th. And for more information on that training and volunteering, you can call Save Our Seabirds at the number there on your screen, 388-3010. They do a lot to help the birds who may be injured or maybe fall out of the nest, this time of year. So we're great they're here on the Suncoast. And if you can help out, please give them a call. And good weather this weekend, huh?
Excellent weather. If you like sunshine and warm conditions, definitely.
Awesome. We'll see you tonight at 11.